Hello, my name is Justin Doe. I am a senior, and this is my final project for Comp 541. So the idea of this project, I'll go ahead and program the board, is that it is a space shooter game, but instead of the typical kind of pattern for these games where you have one spaceship that moves left and right, you have 8 of them, which are controlled by the home row keys, by A, S, D, F, J, K, L, and semicolon. So in this sense, it's a little bit of a coordination game of how well you can choose the correct key to press. The premise of this game is that there are 8 spaceships, and they're, I guess, defending Earth or something from these little coronaviruses, and when you shoot the coronavirus, it explodes and goes away. But there are always more spawning, just like in real life what is happening right now, despite our best efforts to social distance and all that. There is some randomness to this. They will spawn randomly, intermittently, every so often. As you can see happening right now, eventually the whole screen will be filled with them if we don't do something about it. And let's talk about the I/O features. Now, there's a different sound that comes out in correspondence with which key is pressed. They will be at different pitches, and also a light will turn on the board in correspondence with which key is pressed. There is random generation, which I talked about. There's just some basic algorithms like the one posted on Piazza used to determine which sort of row and column a new coronavirus is generated at. The hardest problem that I faced in creating this was probably figuring out how to animate certain things like these lasers firing out. I had to use pauses in between the time at which something is generated, like from here to here to here to here, and it took a little bit of time to get the pause just right, because if I didn't have pauses, they would just sort of fly up the screen at a really quick rate. And also the number generation took some time for me, because I would find at first when I generated random numbers in my program, like nothing would work, and I would just be having the starting screen and nothing else. The reason for that is because I went over the maximum amount of instructions and did not change it in the top file in Vivado. So that's important to do. Overall, what I enjoyed most about the project was sprite design. It was really fun making these little guys, and overall just kind of like incrementally improving on it was a very fun process, sort of like how we incrementally improved upon our processor itself. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.